Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all watching. We're out here plowing again today. You can see that we had a spot right here that's lighter colored. That it's dried out already, and then we've already plowed all that over there, all the way back through there. Now we're started. He just started here a minute ago. We've been working in the greenhouse, and Christian's got Bertha and Dan back out here today. And I believe the grounds are turning really, really nice. It's been nice today. This is unbelievable, beautiful weather. Unbelievable, beautiful. You hear that squeaking? We're gonna have to give it a shot of grease on that coulter. Horse is working good today?
Yeah.
Do you see it an improvement where we've been giving them that alfalfa?
Alfalfa, they've already started gaining. I'd say she's already gained 20 pounds. Just a little bit of time we've been feeding.
So all this hard work you're doing with her, and she's actually still gaining weight.
Yep. Your horse is getting little, and fleet feed and stuff ain't helping. Just spend the money, buy alfalfa, it helps them a lot.
Buy that Western alfalfa. I tell you what, it sure does do wonders, these big horses now, I'm telling you. It helps them a lot. As Christian said, sometimes that feed don't do as good because, you know, a horse is a forage animal anyways. And you can see these horses sweating a little bit, but now they're not getting out of breath too bad. They're handling this just fine. That alfalfa has been putting a lot of extra protein in them. And we're still feeding them a good grain mixture. And we're putting vegetable and everything like that and that too. Keep as much fat as we can. Yeah, we're gonna have to give that a shot of grease. That's the squeaking. That's the culture right there. That's gonna have to have some grease. Hear it squeaking. Boy, they're done good. The ground looks beautiful today. I mean, absolutely. You could almost, folks, it wouldn't take no time. You could descant. I mean, it's still a little clumpy, but my goodness. Time we get ready to plant, see, we plant cabbage on all of this whole field here. And then we'll be planting cabbage on all of this field back through here. It's
Broccoli.
Oh yeah, and broccoli, cabbage and broccoli. Hey Christian, tell the people what we did today.
We seeded we seeded what was left of the broccoli today.
And the cabbage.
And the cabbage. Which was, how many in total did we do?
It was 32,500, but we probably got 500 of those one cabbage seeds left. So probably 32,000. Let's go up here and check out the horses today. Now, I mean, folks, now listen, they're out here working. It's about 65 degrees, and they ain't even breathing hard. And they're pulling this plow pretty good. Boy, she's looking good too. See, here you can watch me make a lap or two, and you just tell the folks whatever you want to tell them about this.
Been using Dan and Bertha to do all the plowing so far. Maybe next week we'll have King and Duke out here. May even do a 3-horse hitch video.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to do a 3-horse hitch. Dan.
So they just slowly step into the collar. You don't want them slamming.
That is one thing. I can't stand a horse slamming into that collar.
If you have an older plow, you can easily break it. If you have 2 horses, just slam into the collar. You don't want to break nothing on them. A lot of the time, the parts are hard to find as well. So you definitely don't want to be replacing something on them. You can see here, he's getting a full entire bite. What size plow you got?
This is a John Deere with a 16-inch bottom.
Got a 16-inch bottom. You can see how good it's turning it. You can see they're stepping in sync with each other as they're pulling the exact same speed and working perfectly together.
That's gonna be a booger when we get right there where these two fields meet, Christian. Can you explain to them how that once we get there, that's going to leave a pretty good sized ditch line down?
So what we're gonna do is, like if you're doing it in your garden or whatever as well, it'll do the same thing. Once we keep bringing this over all the way to this furrow, it'll have a swoop in the middle of the field. And what you gotta do is just don't worry about it. When you start the disc, what you're gonna do is put half the disc in and pull the dirt from over here and pull it back into the middle, and then you're trying to smooth a big ditch line out with the disc. So it'll look real bad until you disc it. Just run it over a couple times, 2 or 3 times. Let's set the disc and it should just flatten out.
That height of that disc where they're turned different, it'll throw it right back over.
Yep, it'll just throw it straight back in. So you'll go up one side with the disc, throwing it in, then just go back up the other. It should fill it in just fine. You can see how straight the rows are too.
Step. That old prop man, Did you notice that the horse's hair is done turning loose?
Yeah, they are actually losing their winter coats now.
That shows the spring is coming, folks.
Especially on Dan. Bertha, I don't get a too thick of one, but you can really tell on Dan.
Yep, old Dan, he's a mammoth. He gets enough hair on him.
Why would you tell somebody to maybe use horses instead of a tractor when plowing?
You know, honestly, I was just thinking about that. You know, back when I was a kid, my dad owned an old Massey Ferguson 50 tractor. And it was old when he bought it. And when he died, the tractor only had about 60-something hours on it. It didn't have no hours on it because we always used the horses and mules. And, whoa, and you know, really and truly, when you get used to using horses and mules, it does something to you. I don't know, it's just like in the springtime. I start counting down the days to when it's barely dry enough to get out here and start turning ground. And just to smell them horses and to hear them chains rattling, them feet hitting the ground, it is the most therapeutic thing that I believe that you can do. Especially if you got a good pair that's doing good. It is so nice to get out and do this. It's peaceful. Now, if you got 400 or 500 acres that you got to get done, you better get you a big tractor, and I mean a big one. But if you, like, you know, we plant, you know, different fields of stuff, and by the time we cut off our hay and stuff, you know, we're running a couple of 100 acres of stuff. But the thing is, we're not doing it all at one time. And we got other horses. You know, we don't have to just walk one pair to the ground. We can put 2 teams or whatever out here. But the thing is, if you want a peaceful life and to farm peaceful, where it's just easy going and quiet, man, I'll tell you what, it'll bring you closer to nature and everything. I mean, I just love it. I actually, for me, and we have, now we do use tractors here at the farm. You've seen that. You know, we pick corn with a tractor. We use one of our tractors to run the round baler for the hay baling. But like all of our hay, we cut it, rake it. We even square bale some with a square baler with a motor on it. We did. We do all of our plowing, disking, turning, and cultivating with horses. We do the hay rides at the pumpkin patch with horses. And we have here at the farm, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess the little one would make 5. 5 tractors here at the house, and most of them sits around with the battery dead because we use our horses. And there ain't nothing wrong with none of the tractors. It's just that we prefer to use the horses. It's simpler, and I guess it's just something that you get used to. I growed up with this, and I just don't see doing it any other way. I really like it. I don't guess I could farm if I had just sat on a tractor all day. But again, that's just my opinion. I enjoy what I do. They say if you enjoy what you do, you don't work a day in your life. I don't know. Sometimes I'm pretty tired. Dan. What am I doing? Gee. I was watching that corn stalk, not even watching what I was doing, Christian. Side step, haw. Whoop. Gee, up. Got that field bush hog today, Chris.
Yeah, I've been over here plowing. You can see where it gets a little bit darker. That's where I started today. Well, he was over there bush hogging the other cornfield. Because as soon as we get done with this one, we're gonna go over there and start plowing as well. Takes a lot of ground to plant that many cabbage and broccoli. We're gonna go to an equipment sale this weekend up at Crab Orchard, Kentucky. A horse equipment sale. Tell them if anybody wants to see that, we might do a video on it while we're up there. Yeah, if you just want to see stuff like that too, that type of content, you can comment, and then we'll see if we can get a video. We also do a lot of greenhouse content as well, where we're doing all the hanging baskets. We do logging, just all sorts of stuff. And if you'd like to see us like go to Crab Orchard, a big horse-drawn equipment sale, please comment. Now you'd think where it's horses, this would be a whole lot slower, but you're actually getting a lot of work done, Dad. That is a lot of work. These are actually really long fields. Guess you can get as much done as if you had just a single bottom plow on a tractor.
Boy, I sure like doing this better than I do sitting behind the tractor. Gee, Dan.
If it is me, and if you're wanting to get in like gardening or something, I would probably go with single bottom plow instead of a tractor with a pair of half-lingers, because you ain't got to feed as much as these. Won't get as much done, but like he said, it'll probably be funner than just driving a little tiny tractor around.
Hey, listen, if I was living in the middle of town, I'd have to have me a pair of horses. Whoa. Christian, I'll let you back at it. And them horses doing a fine job. Well, that ground sure does look good there, Christian.
Let's see how much we already got done today. We did most of that actually yesterday too.
Well, listen, here's the thing though, folks. We worked in the greenhouse till about 45 minutes ago, I guess. And it don't take that long to get done. You just gotta be consistent. Oh, that mire is looking good, buddy. She don't get as hairy as old Dan does. She'll squishy fat, but what do you think, Sissy? They're doing good, guys. Well, guess we'll let y'all go for today. Thank y'all for watching. If you don't care and you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see us doing something else in videos, throw it down there in the comments. We'll try to get you a video of that. And subscribe. If you've not subscribed to our channel, we'd like to hit 1,000 subscribers before too long. And remember, God's good all the time. God bless y'all.